pencil, highlighter, maybe a compass, protractor, have those basic geometry tools. Page 247 is where we are, and we're talking about the things, the statements we get to make about triangles, conjectures. A conjecture is a rule statement. Some sort of like the angles in a triangle are 180 degrees. Maybe I'm giving the answers away. Let's get a highlighter out and let's highlight the learning goals. So learning goals are write a conjecture, a rule, as a statement and write the converse. The converse is the switch of it. So we're going to write the converse. We're going to say this means the switch. All right, where you flip them around. We're going to identify and draw exterior angles of triangles and mid-segments of triangles. So these are specific things that we're going to do with a triangle as well. We're going to make conjectures about the sum of the interior angles of a triangle, exterior angles of a triangle, and then triangle side length inequalities and mid-segments of a triangle. Our key terms are base angles, the word converse, hypothesis, and conclusion. We've done this before with the letters P and Q, so I'm going to throw those over on the side there, P and Q. A conditional statement, man, I'm going to put that in right now. It's where we say P implies Q. A biconditional statement. So that's where the statement can go in both directions. You can switch the order around, and it's the same thing. Exterior angle, remote interior angles, and mid-segment. All of these are huge, heavy vocab words that we're going to use from time to time. Let's get into the review. All right, so down at the bottom of the page. Determine the unknown angle measures in each. Well, something that we should recognize is that this triangle has 3 angles, literally a triangle, and that I'm going to use a letter here. I'm going to bring in a letter Y because I already have X in the picture. And all 3 angles of this triangle add up to 180 degrees. So that would be 75 plus 45 plus angle Y. If you add up all 3 angles of a triangle, they add up to 180 degrees. But here's another thing that we have. It's actually a vocab word, and so I'm going to highlight it specifically. When you have a line with another ray coming off of it, you create a linear pair. So I'm going to put a little pointer here. There's a linear pair with X and Y. And again, this is where I keep harping on the point in class. What is one of the most common numbers in our geometry class? What's the fact that 2 angles that form a line equal 180? So 180 degrees is also what X plus Y is. If you add those 2 angles up, they make a straight line. And our measuring device says that a straight line is 180 degrees. So X plus Y angles, add them together, you get 180. This expression equals 180, and this expression equals 180. Since they both equal 180, they must also equal each other. So that means that 75 plus 45 plus Y equals X plus Y. They both are expressions that equal 180. One is because they make a triangle, and the other is because they make these 2 angles make a straight line. Well, and furthermore, if you notice, there's a Y on both sides of that equal sign. So if I take it out, I really have 75 plus 45, that Y is gone, equals X, and that Y is gone. I took it out evenly from both sides. So all I have to do to figure out the measure of X is to add 75 and 45. 75, make that 80, make the 45, so 120. X is a 120 degree angle. Similarly, over here, the same thing is true. But I'm going to use a trick right here. I'm going to say that this Y value, I'm not going to use a trick. I'm going to go straight forward. This is if you're stuck and you don't remember any specific tricks. Remember what we do know, that this angle right here, this Y angle that I added, and maybe I can zoom in for a second. This Y angle here that I added is part of a linear pair, which means that if this angle is 120, then together these 2 angles have to add up to 180. Y is a 60 degree angle. 60 plus 120 is 180. Then all 3 angles of this triangle add up to 180 degrees also. So 90 degrees, that's what the box means. The box means 90, plus 60. And then this third angle up here, this x angle, we're going to include that, and the answer, the total answer is 180 degrees. Doing some subtraction, subtract 90, subtract 60, subtract 90, subtract 60, you get x equals, I'm running out of space, x equals, let's see, 90, 180 minus is 90, is 30. X is 30 degrees. Thank you for watching this video. Stick around for the next pages. We're going to skip page 248. It's not necessary for the curriculum right now, but we will continue on page 249. So see you in the next video on page 249. Thank you for watching Lesson 4.